Okay, so again, if you have any questions, feel free to post it in the chat. Yeah, just feel free to post in the chat. And I will respond if these are some appropriate questions to make responses. And then, or if you guys just want to unmute your mic and ask, that would be great. And then I'm gonna wait for a while. And then basically today's plans is just like, so today's plan is just basically like, this is our last class. So today we'll go ahead just do some like recaps, and then obviously we cannot finish Twitter clone, but it's up to you guys whether we want to work on Twitter clones today, or if you guys want to start working on your own project. Okay, you guys can have some options, and then feel free to just type in the chat. Okay. Okay. All right. So does anybody have any questions regarding to like basically anything?
Can we see like the finished Twitter clone? Can you see it?
Well, I didn't finish the Twitter clone. I can show you later if I can find out your emails. I will show later if I eventually get it done. So basically going to be able to support major functionality that Twitter supports. Basically, yeah. And is there anything else that you guys want to learn, basically? Now you think going to be useful? Feel free to just let me know. Okay. So Plants vs. Zombie. I see a lot of you started discussing that. Well, of course I don't even think we can get it like started. I don't think that we can even get it started. So, well, I mean, if you guys want to do that, you can learn Pygame if you want to. It's basically a way to create a 2D game, essentially.
Okay, then let's learn Pygame.
What?
After we like learn Pygame, maybe we can like make PVZ ourselves, like something like that.
Well, then you need to have the ability to read documentation. I mean, you could practically if you know how to use Google, and then you guys need to know how to like Google your questions, so that whenever throw your error doesn't know, just like literally copy the error and Google it, and then probably going to show you something useful if somebody already asked the question. Yeah. But do you guys really want to make a Plants vs. Zombie game? Vera, as of now, we need to wait for like to schedule a new session, basically to schedule a new session. So maybe not be able to attend this class. I mean, well, I'm probably not gonna add one extra day, but yeah, thank you for enjoying the class. All right, let's see. If you guys have any question, just feel free to unmute yourself and type it. And then if there's no more questions, what do you guys want to do for the rest of this class today? This is the last class. What do you guys want to do? So do you guys want to keep working on the Twitter clone, or we're working on a Plants vs. Zombie game?
Can we keep working on the Twitter clone?
Okay. All right. Does everybody agree? Do you all want to make a Twitter clone? Finish with the Twitter clone? How about I make a poll? Sure. Okay, let me just raise a hand. So if you want to make a Plants vs. Zombie game, raise your hand. Raise your blue hand on Zoom, please. Okay. Well, then I would assume rest of the people who didn't raise their hand want to make a Twitter clone. So yeah, I guess we're gonna do Twitter clones since there's only 2 people raise their hands. Sorry, Alva and Kate. If we had time, we probably can work on Twitter clone. I mean, Plants vs. Zombie. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get back in and then start finishing up with what can we do with the Twitter clone. All right, let me share my screen. Okay. All right, again, if you have any questions, feel free to send in the chat, whether it's personal question or technical question. And then if there's question, I will address them. Otherwise, we're just working on we'll just work on this Twitter clone together for the rest of the class, basically. All right. Okay, so this is how our Twitter clone looks so far. And then just for the time being, let me just run this really quick. Python manage.py, run server, make public, and open browser. We maybe want to implement a new page that just like every time when they visit the index route, just a single slash. Maybe want to show something, maybe not. And then here you could just say /tweet/new. So essentially create a new tweet. Okay, say 1/tweet/view. So /tweet/view/1. Let me see. Let's see. Was it just /view? No, it's /tweet. Let me take a look at the urls.py really quick. /tweet, yeah. /tweet/view/1. Oh, okay. I think I know why. I don't have the trolling slash here. So you have to add a trolling slash. Now if I run again, you can see here is my sample tweet. Basically. Okay. So is everybody finished with step here? So is everybody finished like in here? Is everybody finished like this? Okay, are you guys ready to move on? Or do you guys need still any more time on the existing codes?
I think I need some more time.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to actually, let's see. Let me just create a snapshot of where am I right now. Share working snapshot. Here's a snapshot of where am I right now. And then can take a look. Needed.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. So if everybody then just raise your hand, and then yeah, if everybody's done here, just raise your hand, please. So I know when to move on. Okay, since nobody has said anything, I'm just gonna assume everybody's done. And I I will go ahead and keep going. All right. So now let's go ahead and okay, so all right. So now what we will do is so now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and implement the functionality where they can edit their tweet, basically. So they can edit their tweet. Then maybe we could create a new route. And then here, we're gonna just say, let's go create a function first. So create a function first. And then here, we'll just say at login required, login URL equals to /auth/register. And here we'll just create def, create a new function. Here, just gonna call this edit tweet, which taking a request and a tweet ID that you want to edit. For now, this is just gonna be an empty function. Okay. Okay, so now let's see how can we, so as always, we'll go separate into two parts. If it's post, otherwise if it's pass, basically, okay? And in here, what we'll do is we'll just say, let's create a little comment so we know what we're going to do here. Just gonna say edit the tweet. And here, return an HTML templates. Does anybody have any questions so far? No. Okay, so now in here, what we'll do is we're just gonna create a new templates, new file, and I'm gonna call this edit.html. And as always, I'm just gonna, to keep things simple, I'm not gonna talk about template inheritance, but rather I'm just gonna do this stuff here. And here,
could you go back to the views.py? I wasn't done.
okay. You don't need to worry about typing the green line. If it's green, don't worry about it. Just type everything else. So don't worry about line 31, line 34 in this case.
I'm getting the syntax error.
Okay, what's the syntax error? Is there any further like description for that error?
It says in the views.py it says line 30 for if I just misspelled it.
Okay. All right, no problem.
But it's still a syntax error is still popping up.
Okay. Do you have any what's the error?
The error, all it just says is syntax. It says invalid syntax.
Okay, okay. Could you double check the indentation error or Is there any indentation error? Or do you see some like red squiggly underline at the bottom?
That's exactly what I see.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna. Okay, could you share your screen, please?
You disable the attendee screen sharing or whoever.
All right, there you go.
You see it now?
Yeah, you have some space. That's unnecessary. First of all, remove the space between re and quest. And then in method, instead of a space, instead there's a space, no, there. Change to a dot. So remove the space, but change it to a dot.
First quest and then another space?
Well, yeah, it's fine, yeah. Yeah, rest of the stuff will work.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, so now let's work on how to edit an HTML. Edit the HTML. So we're just gonna keep it as a simple form instead. Form, and then in here, we're now gonna specify action. You can specify method, which is gonna be post. And in here, we'll do something like this. Let's see, what do we store as a tweet so we know what can they edit. Maybe they could not edit, of course, the, but for now, we'll just let them be able to edit the content. We'll be able to let them edit the content. And then in here, we could do something like this then. We could create a text area. And the name, it's just going to be content. Content. And then in here, we'll go ahead and use the Jinja syntax. And then we'll put the pre-existing contents here. And then I'm gonna store that in a variable, content. Okay. Is everybody need more time on this? Does everybody need more time on this HTML? Because
I need more time.
You need more time. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Just let me know after you guys finish, so I can move on.
I need views.html. I need to look at views.py.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for this edit.html finish first because you didn't tell me when I'm on the views.py. So we'll see. We'll wait for edit.html done first. I mean, I could do split screen. Let me do split screen instead. Okay, there you go. Guys, just let me know after you finish with edit.html views.py. If you can raise your hand, that will be great. So I know when to move on. Thanks.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. I'm just gonna wait for other people. Oh, then they'll finish as well. Yeah.
Done.
All right, Kaiser's done as well. Does anybody need more time on this? No. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm doing views.py.
What? What do you need? What do you need?
I said I'm done with views.py. I'm doing edit.html.
Okay. I'm gonna assume everybody's done with views.py as well.
Can I see edit.html? Done.
All right. Is everybody done with edit.html? Because I'm not gonna go back to this.
I'm just gonna double check. Yep.
All right. I think so far so good. Okay. So now let me open up my views.py again. And then yeah, in here, I'm just gonna say return render request. Then tweet slash edit.html. I'm then gonna pass in a dictionary, key and value pairs. Specifically, I'm gonna say contents. It's going to be tweet dot objects dot get ID equals to tweet ID. At the end, there's a dot content. Okay. And wait for you guys to finish with this part as well. Just raise your hand. It's not that much after finish. All right, is everybody finished with this views.py?
I am done with the views.py.
Almost done. I just need to write dot content.
No, not yet.
Also for my Dragon Boys, you all start at Noob Dragons and you have to work for a better rank.
Whatever.
My Discord server.
Yeah, I can't join a Discord server, sorry. I don't know why, but I'm not able to join a server.
You forget how to invite. How do you invite?
Remember that I invited you?
Okay, is everybody finished with these views.py?
Yes.
Okay, now gonna move on.
I'm
I'll
not
tell you after class in the Discord channel.
yet. I'm not done yet.
Okay, you're not? Okay.
Right now, when everybody's finishing, can you tell us a little bit about what does the command you just added do?
Oh, that's a really great question. So, so are you specifically meaning what's line 36 is doing, Kessler?
Yes.
So basically, recall this is how we get an object. Okay, so this is the model that we created. This is a tweet model we created. And then using .objects.get, we can get a single tweet object, which means we can get a single tweet that matches all the constraints inside of the parenthesis here. For example, all of the model can have an ID, and then the ID going to be auto incremented, and then the ID that you are using can be referenced from this tweet ID. So it's going to give us a tweet ID that we can use later. And then here we can just say match, and then see, and then just get the tweet object with ID, for example, number 1 or number 2. And then it's going to return a tweet object, and you can use .content or .whatever. Make sure .whatever is your role name. For example, in here, content is actually one of our role name. And then in here, we're just going to say .contents here to get the content.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so, okay. Vera, just let me know after you're finished, okay? So come along.
Oh, I'm done now.
Okay. All right, so now let's take a look what this look like. Actually, one final thing is we need to register in URLs.py. So in here, so something like this. Pass, edit, slash, and then an integer, which is gonna be tweet ID. Note, this is like a placeholder, so the user can type whatever integer here. And then the function that's gonna be refer is views.edit tweet, the edit tweet function. Okay. So now if I try again, all right, I will show the URL.py here. I will wait for you guys to finish first. All right, is everybody done with this URL.py?
No.
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 I have an invalid syntax.
Okay. Do you have more information, or just saying
It
that?
says It says file wordspace twitter tweet views.py line 30 if request equals post invalid syntax.
All right, I will fix you. Just remind me, okay? After everybody's done with this, and then I will let you just share as well.
I have a attribute error, and for more details, it says module tweet.views has no attribute edit _tweet.
Okay. Did you create this function? I named correctly called edit _tweet.
I need to see first.
Because that's basically an import error.
Could you move your mouse, please?
Sure.
Yes, I did. I did do all of it correctly.
All right.
There's
Well,
squiggly. Oh, I misspelled return on return an HTML template.
okay.
It still says it has an attribute error.
All right. Okay. So I will let you share in a little bit. All right. Is there everything done with this URLs.py so I can let the two people share their screen?
I need to do urls.py.
Mm-hmm.
I need
Okay.
urls.py.
Okay.
Also, I have a syntax error in urls.py and views.py.
Okay, let's just create a order first, okay? Who's the first time you have a syntax error?
What?
Who's the first?
I was
What's your name?
Kate.
What?
Kate.
Kate, okay.
Should I share my screen?
Or just a sec. Who's Kaiser is the second, Alvin's the third. Okay. Okay. Is everybody done with this file? With this
I'm done.
you're done. Good. See. All right, Kate, you can share your screen.
Okay, I need some time. Oh, Kate.
Yes, kids, go look at my Discord.
Okay, so
You need to end it here. As well as here. and as well as here. You didn't indent the correct amount. Notice that you have a little tiny space here. You need to backspace that out. But then indent line 35 again. And then, okay. Okay. You need to move this dictionary into here, into this, inside the parenthesis with a comma. So return, render, request, comma, it's not, okay, it's tweet slash edit dot HTML. Okay, and then comma, contents, colon, tweet dot objects is a plural, dot get, ID equals, not minus, equals tweet underscore ID dot content.
It still says invalid syntax.
Yeah, I still didn't put the dictionary inside of the parenthesis.
Wait, how do I?
Do you know what's a dictionary? This is a dictionary. You need to put this into the parenthesis here with a comma. No, not a square bracket, a comma. Okay, now put the entire dictionary, so the curly braces. Wait, okay, you know what's even simpler? Just remove this. Remove this closing parenthesis, remove this. Okay, and then go to urls.py. First, you need to add another symbol here and some views.py, yeah. So like you see, you need to add this symbol as well. Add this symbol down here. Okay, you need to move this inside of the quotation mark. Yeah. Okay, could you go back to your views.py? Okay. Backspace this out. I mean, indent basically. And then, okay, you need to indent everything. So you can select all, just press Shift Tab. Shift Tab. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Kessler, you're next. Kessler?
I'm here, sorry.
It's fine. Do you still have questions? If you do, please share your screen.
I still have a question.
Yeah.
Let me share my screen. Oh, sorry, I was on a new tab. Ah! Some time. It's gonna take some time loading, and can I share my screen once it's done?
All right, then I will let Alvin to share his screen first. Alvin, you can share your screen.
I share my screen.
Okay. Okay. You don't have a syntax error. You have an error. So I would like you to find that error. It's on line 26. I will share my screen and then see if we can find your error. Line 26. Pay close attention to line 26. Line 26. Okay. Well, it should be this one. Yeah. It's my line 30 because like your backspace is in the map. Should be here. See if you have find any difference. Alvin, you heard me, right?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Wait, how about the one in urls.py?
Oh, okay. So have one. All right. Share screen again. Okay, could you hover over the from on line 2? Okay, could you go back to reviews.py?
Now there's 2 errors after I change that.
Okay, scroll up. All the way up. Yes. Oh, you actually import it? Okay, scroll down.
The Git pod finally loaded up.
All right. I will get you in just a little bit. All right. Could you hover over tweet on line 19? Okay. I would say don't worry about that error. Just try run your server again.
But how about the one in urls.py?
Don't worry about that as well. Try run this, see if it works.
And now what the?
Press type exit with parenthesis first. Yeah. No. Type Control C. Okay, now try again. Python 3 manage.py. See if
Okay.
Tell me if you see any errors.
In views. Oh my. Yeah. There are errors in views.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
There's no error or terminal, so I won't say worry about that. All right. Thank you for the question. All right, Kaiser can share the screen now if you still have any further issues.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen now.
Right.
Okay, can you see it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It says right here, module tweets.views has no attributes edit tweets.
Okay, go to your views.py.
So I'm here at my views.py.
Where's your, okay. You guys, you have the same issue. Okay, select everything from line 28 all the way to the bottom.
28 to the bottom.
Yeah, type Shift Tab.
Shift Tab.
All right, there you go.
That's simple?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. If you want to know why, I could tell you later. But for now, I will give everybody a short break time for 10 minutes, and we can come back. And yeah, so have a fun break.
So can we just chat on the Discord channel? Okay. Is it like you said you have to prove yourself worthy for a better rank, but how do you prove yourself worthy for a better rank? I feel like it's a tongue twister.
Didn't I already said? I already said it in the server. All you need to go up a little bit is how to rank up is you need to give contributions with AKA IE ideas to the server. And also I examined them myself because I am the god dragon / head dragon.
Okay, what do you mean by ideas?
What do you think, what in your opinion will exactly benefit the server?
What server are you talking about?
We are talking about the Dragon Boys. It seems like it's the Dragon Boys, but it's actually pronounced Dragon Boys.
Dragon voice.
So I created an extra channel called the High Consultant Meetings, and that's exactly where you want to share some of them. Even though it says for Citron and up, you can still share.
And P.S. I'm not in 6th grade.
Okay.
By the way, who's make even more money? Who's make even more money?
I don't know. By the way, I added 2 new roles. There's Three-Headed Chomper and Taco.
Taco? Three-headed chomper? Wow.
Three-Headed Chomper is just right above Gatling P and Citron. So far, you are a noob dragon. A contribution that I approve of gives you 1+1 rank. The higher you go, the less a contribution is worth.
So like, what contribution did like Vera give? Vera give?
to give a high supervisor role.
So
Yeah,
high
same
su-
rules for my server.
Okay.
Puffer? What?
Ooh, it accidentally changed. Pharaoh, what are you typing?
I'm typing a long message. Okay, I put the contribution in chat.
Me trying to join in the PVZ Wiki Discord, the lawn, but somehow I'm not old enough.
Also, does anyone play Roblox? What?
No.
You don't play Roblox?
I used to play Roblox, but now I don't have my own account anymore and it's monitored by my parents, so I can't get Roblox.
Oh, okay.
So literally the history of my computer is being monitored by my parents. So how do you think that would turn out? And
Sure.
besides, too many oof sounds and they're always annoyed. They're always annoyed by the oof sounds.
Sure then.
All right, so welcome back. Hope you guys have a great break. Okay. So do you guys want to? So here you guys some options. Do you guys still want to do the Twitter clone, or do you guys want to work on your own project?
Clone.
Twitter clone. Does anybody else have any their project idea that they might want to work on?
I say we make a modified version of Plants vs. Zombies so that it's crazy.
For me, I just want to change it so that there's more plants.
For me, I wanted to make it so that they are cooler.
Okay. So now I guess we'll keep working on the Twitter clone. Okay. So again, if you have any questions, just raise your hand, please. And then I will be checking the participant. And I will be checking the participant menu. Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen again. Okay. So now we're gonna keep working on this edit.html. And then here, I think I forgot a part. We need to go add a button. Okay. When you go add a button, and the button could have a type is submit. And then the button just gonna say edit this tweet. Okay, I'm gonna wait for 10 more seconds to you guys to finish up. All right, so this is all editation I need, I think. And then now we associate it with this. So let's go ahead and take a look of how we edit a tweet look like. And now I can see what we got here is exactly the content that we have, sample tweet. And then what we could do is we could edit this tweet. So like, hello world, I just edited this tweet. Okay, just edited this tweet. And then click on edit tweet button. Okay. All right. Yep.
All I wanted to say was I wasn't done finishing the edit.html. I didn't have enough time.
Okay, I think I just add a button. Okay. Well, just let me know after finish this button. Okay, just let me know after finish. So I got no problem. All right, are you guys all finished? Okay, you can assume everything's finished. So literally just one line and just a few characters. And now back to our browser. And if you go to /tweet/edit/1, you should be able to see a text box. And then instead of the text box, initially it should be whatever the original content is. So that you know that what are you editing. Okay. All right. So does anybody have any questions so far?
Yeah, can you go back to edit.html real quick?
Just let me know if you finished, Vera.
Okay, I'm done. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, and then now I could edit the contents. But now what we'll do is we're gonna start to we're gonna see what should happen after we click on this edit this tweet. And so now in views.py, in here we could say something like this. So we want to edit a tweet, specifically its contents for now. And then here I can just say something like tweet.object.get. Again, its ID equals to tweet_ID.content. And then here I'm just going to store this tweet object into a variable called t. Okay. And then here I'm just, actually I'm not going to add the content. And in here I'm just going to say t.content going to equals to request.post. God. Okay. Oops. Shoot. I don't think it would matter. Okay. Equals request.post content. And then, of course, t.save to make sure we are saving it. And then what we could do is we can return something. Maybe you want to redirect them to the new tweet page. So in here, I can say from Django.http import HTTP response redirect.
I have a syntax error.
I will solve error in just a little bit after I'm finished, okay? And now if we scroll down, here I can return HTTP response redirect. I'm gonna plug in with the F string so I can embed some expression here. And here I want to redirect them to tweet/view, and they're gonna add a curly braces, and it's gonna be tweet ID. So redirect them to wherever this here. So here is where they can view the web page, where their tweet, basically. All right. All right. So does anybody have any questions so far? Does anybody need more time? Does anybody need more time? Does anybody need more time? Okay.
Yeah, I need some more time. I'm almost done with it.
All right.
Yeah, I need some time also.
Okay. Let me know if you're finished. Let me know after you guys finish.
Can you go to the top of views.py real quick? Okay, thanks. Okay, I'm done.
All right. All right. So Alvin, do you need more time? Does anybody else need more time? One more time. Does anybody need more time? Okay, I'm gonna assume nobody need more time on this views.py currently. So we're gonna move on. What? Okay.
I'm done.
You're done. Okay. Now let's take a look of how this looks. So they're just gonna say /3/edit, and let's see if it works. Actually, one more thing we need to add. There's one more thing we need to add in edit.html. Okay, everybody's on edit.html whether they're finished or not. Go to edit.html right now. And then just add one line right after the form method equals post. And here I'm just gonna say CSRF token. Okay, curly braces, %, CSRF underscore token, and then %, curly braces to finish it off. Okay, that's the new thing we need to add. Now let's refresh again, and then let's add some new content. So in here, I'm just gonna say hello world. My name is Boyuan. Edit this tweet, and then see attribute error. Oops, I messed up with the plural thing again. So in your views.py, instead of tweet.object.get, it's tweet.objects.get. Okay, so it should be t equals tweet.objects with s.get parenthesis, and the constraint is going to be id equals to tweet underscore id. Let's refresh again. And here, I'm just gonna say hello world. Edit this tweet. And now I can see successful edited. Says now the contents is hello world. All right. Pretty cool, huh? Does anybody have any questions so far? Okay, is everybody finished? Okay, I see 3 person raise their hand. Do you guys have any questions? Kessler, Kyle, and Vera, do you guys have any questions? Kessler, Kyle, and Vera, do you guys have any questions? No question, okay. Do you guys have any question? All of you are muted. No, I'm pretty, did I mute you guys again? Okay.
You didn't allow us to mute, so actually we didn't.
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay. Sorry about that. All right, there you go. Now you should be able to unmute yourself.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right, what, could you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
I have a question. How do we create a super user again?
Sorry, just a sec. I cannot see my screen. It's all white for some reason. Okay.
How do you create a super user?
Okay, basically in your terminal, you're gonna type Python 3 manage.py create super user. And then it's gonna ask you to type your username, type your password, type your stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Backward, something I can easily remember.
Also, is that an F after HTTP response redirect?
What?
Is that an F
Yeah.
after okay.
It's a F string. Basically, embed Python expression within a string.
Is anyone still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just waiting for everybody to finish. Okay. All right, just let me know after you guys finish it, please. All right, so can you let us talk? I'm pretty sure I can. Unless let me try this again. Okay, can you guys unmute yourself? Or you guys still can't talk?
We can talk. I can talk.
Okay, could you guys try again?
Yeah, we can talk now.
Okay, now I can talk, and yes, I'm done.
You force unmute, and then once we unmute again, we can't talk.
Oh, okay, probably someone.
It's probably not you. It's probably something has to do with the coding of Zoom. Not because I'm trying to look like a nerd, but it's because it really must be there's some sort of problem.
Can you go back to the imports?
Yeah. here's the import, basically from Django.http import HTTP response and HTTP response to redirect.
Okay, got it.
All right, good. Okay, so now is there already with this views.py?
No, I'm almost done.
Almost done. Okay.
Can you go up a little bit? I can only see the parentheses on the bottom. Okay, I'm done now.
All right.
Thanks.
No problem. All right. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. So what other features do you guys want to implement? Maybe a search feature?
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay, I guess we're gonna do a search feature then.
Also, I wanted to do something like a profile pic or like, you know, a logo for a logo, like, you know, the tweets.
Okay, so now I have two options, okay? Two options. Do you guys want to do a search and maybe some other small stuff like this? Or do you guys want to create something like a profile picture?
So, all right, so everybody go to participants and raise your hand. First of all, Kyle and Vera, you can lower your hands now because we're doing a vote. So, okay. So the first thing is raise your hand if you want to do a search, a little thing like, you know, a search. Raise your hand now.
Do you want to do something like a search and you can do also like other small feature?
Raise your hand. This is the voting counts. And okay, now everybody lower their hands. Now raise your hand if you want something of a profile pic or a logo, slogan, something of a picture.
There's something involving upload file.
Yes, something about uploading files. Thank you.
Well, not all people are participating in the voting, but apparently we have 2 versus 1. So you guys are gonna do this instead. All right, so you're gonna do a upload file. And then to do that, what you will do is, I'm gonna assume most of you don't have a credit card because this is indeed, okay, this is like you need to require credit card version, but I'm gonna let you guys be able to use them. So in here, what I would introduce you to is I'm gonna introduce you to S3 or Amazon.aws. So Amazon AWS or Amazon Web Service, specifically going to use the S3, and it's basically a content delivery network. It's basically a way for us to upload a file. You will upload a file and need to store somewhere. Well, we can store inside of this S3, and then later we can retract it. As well. So let me just log in really quick. I'm just logging really quick. And then And then in here, if you logged in and then set up everything correctly, you should see AWS Management Console. And then specifically gonna use S3 as our service, so just gonna click on it. And then S3 is basically divided into different buckets. A bucket, you can imagine as a project where it's going to divide like where your file can be stored. And then I actually already created a bucket for our project, barrel tweet. Just right here, okay? And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and create a robot user so you guys can access to upload file programmatically, okay?
For some reason, when I go onto AWS, I have to go to I have to fill in some more personal information, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't mean to let you to actually go. I want you to do like if in the future you heard of AWS, which you will most likely do. Here's how it looks like. You don't need to do that, and then you actually need a credit card to sign up, or a bank account, which I'm gonna assume most of you don't have one. So you can just look at mine to show a demo.
None of us have credit cards because none of us are 16 or older.
I mean, technically, a bank account, so like a regular debit card also works, but you need at least have $1 in it. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Just take a look. And then I'm gonna create an IAM user. And then let's see. And then in here, what should be our username? I'm just gonna call this barrel tweet user. Okay. And then I'm gonna give it all programmatic access. And then add existing policy directly. And that's gonna be S3, full access, tags, we don't need any tags, review, create user. Again, you don't have to do anything, but you can just take a look. And then here is your access key and secret access key. And then I'm going to copy it to the Zoom chat, which I hope is encrypted. Okay, so here is your access key. I'm gonna try to do as fast as possible because I'm not sure do we have enough time to finish this off. And then here, just gonna say secret access key.
The access key is what?
All right.
How is it so long?
For like protection for protection purposes, I guess. All right. Now let me go to.
Now we're trying to upload files, correct?
Go to the upload file. All right, and then one more thing I need to configure here, just to double check if I did it. Let's see. And then let me go see. So S3 dot. Okay, let's see. I believe it's main. Okay. All right, one more thing I need to set up. If we can, that is. Okay.
Amazon S3 is designed for 9.999999999%.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So where do you edit the tweet again? Like where do I see the tweet?
/tweet/view/your tweet ID, which
Slash
you
tweet slash view slash one.
Yeah.
Oh, but I don't see the edit play. I don't see I can edit it.
If you want to edit it, it's /tweet/edit/1.
Oh, okay, edit.
Oh,
Let's see if I can. And now it says page not found when I click edit.
I mean, it didn't do it correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have time. But you know what? Yeah, but at the end, I will show you guys either a snapshot or a zip file that you guys can download that's contain all the code. All right, let me. Mission. Permission. Save it. Confirm. All right, let's go to overview. All right. Okay. Okay. Oh, they're not using S3 for this? Oh god. All right, just a sec. Let me just take a quick. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so now in here, we are going to say something like this. Oh, classing helpers. Okay, so we're gonna create two new functions. And then it's gonna be, one is gonna be what we call upload S3. And then since in this case, it's gonna take a request as a parameter, and then we'll later talk about the request for. And then upload S3 is basically, it's going to upload the file to S3. And then assume this file is gonna be an image file. We're gonna assume this file is an image file. And then let's see what do we need to do to enable us to actually upload. So in here, we actually need to install a new application. And then, a new module. In your terminal, type pip install bottle3. Pip install bottle3. And that's basically a way to interact with S3. All right. Okay, once you install that using pip, in here, we're going to say something like this. S3, actually, no, actually import bottle. So in here, I need to say import bottle3. Please be quiet, thank you.
Why are we pip installing again?
Pip install bottle3.
I'm done installing.
All right.
What was the code again? I need to see the code.
Here's the code.
Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of stuff to download. Still downloading, but can I see the code?
Here's the code, literally.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
Can you create a snapshot of this at the end of class?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, thanks.
But be sure to remind me at that time. All right. And then after you download it, it should say something like you can type import bottle3. If there's a yellow squiggly line there, don't worry about it. And now create a function called upload S3. And a parameter is going to take its request. And then now let's see what are we going to do. In here, you're going to do something like this. You're going to say S3. You're going to create a variable. You're going to say S3 equals to photo3 dot resources. Okay. Actually, no, not the resource. And here, we're going to say it's S3. So we are going to interact with multiple services. In this case, you just want to interact with S3. And two other parameter we need to provide is AWS access key ID. AWS access key ID, which is the first value beginning with AKIA. This is AWS access key ID, as well as AWS secret access key. And then this is going to be the second string, which is beginning with I8UM. All right. And then after you add this two string, now a new S3 object should be configured. And
do we need to add a secret key?
What?
We need to get an access key and a secret key.
Yeah. I mean, I sent them in the chat. That what are you asking?
That's in the chat.
What? I sent in the chat. You should be able to see it. All right. Now in here, I'm trying to get it finished. So then we're going to generate a random string. We can generate some random string to represent the file name because we don't want a colliding file name. So if you have colliding file name in S3, it's just going to replace it. And in here, I'm just going to say from string import ASCII letters as well as digits. Then from import random. And then here is the random function. So random underscore stir, and it's gonna take a parameter n. By default, it's gonna equals to 10. Recall this is how we write a default argument. And then the string gonna be empty. And then basically we're gonna loop through n times. And every time we're gonna choose a random character between in the ASCII letters and digits. And then gonna return the string. Okay. Gonna give you guys a while to finish it up.
For some reason, something's wrong.
What do you mean by something's wrong?
When I typed in AWS secret access key, it's not turning blue, and it's
Don't worry about it.
And it has that red squiggly underline.
Okay, did you add a comma in front of it? Add a comma in front of it. All right, I hope you guys are finished with this function.
Where's the comma? What comma?
Wow, we've imported a lot.
Yeah, we import a lot. This comma. All right. Okay. Now in here, you're gonna say something like this. Gonna say name equals to random string. It's just gonna give us some random string basically. And then in here, we're gonna say something like this. So we're gonna say S3 dot bucket. So, and then your bucket name, which in this case, if I remember correctly, is barrel tweet. It's barrel tweet. And then in here, I'm going to say something like dot put object. And then in here, I'm gonna provide a key with the F string. So like what's a file name? Basically, that's what I ask for. And then we're just gonna say curly braces dot name. And then in here, we're gonna say something like this. We're gonna actually import another module, import passlib. It's basically a way that we can get the extension because there's multiple image extension .img, .png, .jpg or something. And then we need to know what extension it is. So you're gonna use passlib for it. And I'm gonna say passlib dot pass. And then here I'm gonna say request dot files bracket image dot name. So this is a way that we can get the image name. Okay. And then after it, we're gonna say body. So basically, you need to know the raw data, like what's actually storing here, and then it's gonna be request.files bracket image. Finally, in here you're gonna say ACL, which is basically how, is there anything else you want me to know to store it? We want to make it publicly readable, so it's accessible by the URL. And then at the end, we'll just return this F string. Okay, gonna return this F string. All right, so I know it's kind of a lot of code. I'm gonna wait you guys for a while, and then just let me know after you guys finish, okay?
Now that's what I call a super duper long line.
Yeah. Let me double check, see if all the code matches my code.
Can you make a snapshot?
Dot put object.
What? A snapshot? Not now. I will do it.
我已经疯了 ，OK， 请不要来打扰我。你，我怕你打扰我，你现在正在打扰我。
Thank you very much.
我疯了，老师一下写了一大堆代码。
All right. Who just said create a snapshot? You know what? I'm gonna do that. Here's this new snapshot. Who just said who want a snapshot?
I think that was Kyle.
Kyle?
That
Well,
was
everybody can use it. I mean, here's your snapshot.
There's a snapshot, fresh and hot from the software.
Yeah. It's snapshot there.
Image dot name.
What? Yeah. Image of name. Oh yeah. Let me double check. See if everything matches.
I tried to get in the rhythm, but Alvin disrupted me. Now I have to get in the rhythm again.
What do you mean by rhythm?
Typing rhythm.
Typing rhythm? Never heard of that actually.
What the?
Never heard of that, but interesting to know. Let's see. There's a type dot suffix. Oh, okay, I missed a part here. I need to actually add a dot suffix. Yeah, rest of the stuff should work. Yeah, just let me know after you guys finished. And then,
Your mouse is like covering a part of the code.
my mouse. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry about that. Now it's better?
Yes.
All right. Good to know. Good to know. All right, are you guys finished?
No.
No, okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
I use the snapshot.
For some reason, there's still those red squigglies.
That means you have an indentation error. Let's see, how can I do it? Well, I mean, that's indentation error. Well, I will let you to share screen in just a little bit, I guess. I don't think I have enough time to finish this, just so you know. But basically, I will show you a sample how it works. I will see if I can show it to you. I actually want to leave some closing sentence as well. Okay, I don't think I have enough time to finish it. Okay, is everybody now finished?
Almost.
I mean, guys have a snapshot, so you can, you guys can kind of just copy and paste if you want to. But I mean, if you want to practice typing, feel free to do that as well.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. So let's see how can I actually use it. So in here, I will just go ahead and create something like this. Let me just show you how it works out. Okay. So I'm just going to create a new function. I want everybody please follow with me. I don't have time to wait after I finish typing. And then, is everybody following me right now, please? Okay. We're going to create a function. And it's, for the time being, I'm just going to call this upload file. Okay. And then in here, we're going to say something like this.
Upload file request.
If request a method, just post, pass, otherwise pass.
老师也疯了，老师疯了，他说我也要疯。If request message， 因为他说没时间了。
All right. So request a message equals to post, pass, otherwise pass. All right. And then here, return render request, and then upload.html with 2 in front of it. Okay. All right. So is everybody done with this upload file? Just make sure that you guys can talk, right? Did I?
What up?
Oh, shoot, sorry. Sorry.
Upload.html.
We need to create that. That's why I want you to guys be able to follow me. Do you guys want to get it done? So I guess I'm just gonna use a little bit more time after it.
Sure.
Okay, in here you're gonna create a new file called upload.html. Okay. And type exclamation mark, tab. You don't actually need to do this, by the way. But here you can type form. It's a post, and then gonna do an ink type actually. So how the file should be uploaded. Oh shoot. File upload ink type. Okay, I need to know the, okay, it's multi-part form data, I think. So it's this multi-part. Yeah, there we go, / form data. And in here, I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna just say CSRF token. And then we're gonna create, maybe we haven't talked about this at all, but it's called, we're gonna create a new input and the type gonna be file. Literally, you can upload a file by pressing this button, and they're gonna say button type equals submit. Upload file. Okay. All right, Kyle, do you have any questions?
No.
No, okay, because your hands is raised up, that's why I'm asking. All right, thank you.
Sorry.
All right, and then for action, I'm gonna delete that part. Okay. All right, we only have 7 minutes left. We'll see, can we do this? Is everybody finished with this upload.html?
No, I'm still not done.
Yeah, I'm still doing it.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys roughly 1 minute maximum. Should be enough. If you guys don't even need type. You guys don't even need line 1 through 7 and 14, 15. Just have line 9 to line 13 on my screen, and it should be cool.
Input type equals file. Button type equals submit upload file.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. I'm gonna assume everybody finished.
Done yet.
You know what? Split screen time. Let's see. There you go. If you haven't finished it, here you go. But now in the views.py, in here you're gonna say something like this. We're gonna say, we're not gonna even store this actually. We're just gonna say the URL. And this URL is gonna be upload S3. It's taking a request, recall. And then this request is literally going to be the request from this parameter because we're using .file. This is the request .files bracket files is how we can interact with files. Actually, one more thing we need to do. Give this input type a name called image. Okay, and now I'm gonna keep it simple. Just gonna say return HTTP response URL. And then, as always, I will not guarantee this will work one time. That's why I have 4 minutes just in case you have any bug, which is, of course, we will. All right. Is everybody ready?
No, not yet.
No, I'm almost done.
Yes. Ready.
Oh, we're actually the first this time? Great job.
Yeah, I just go crazy, you know.
Just go crazy. Okay.
I still have an error. Well,
Oh,
it's not exactly an error, but I still have the red squiggly line, like squiggly underline thingy.
okay. All right, everybody done with this upload.html, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to edit this URL.py. And in here, just gonna say pass upload file. Upload, and then it's gonna associate with views.upload. Views.upload. All right. Is everybody done with views.py?
Yes.
No,
And I'm done with URLs.py too.
I'm not done with views.py yet.
Okay. Take your time. Actually, just do it as fast as possible.
I am done.
Or you know what? I'm going to. But could you, if you know how to take a screenshot, please take a screenshot. And I'm gonna send another snapshot as well, because we are running out of time. And I
Okay.
don't guarantee 100% work. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and here's a snapshot. If you need the code still, I just need to press 1000, don't respond. Service. Wait, what? Yeah, provided that. All right, let's choose a file. I don't think I have any. Okay, ready to see my messy download folder. Let's choose a sunshine. The sun image, upload file. Great. Here is, I don't think it, okay, I don't think return the correct thing. Yeah, who knows? I don't think it maybe not return the correct thing. But now if we go to the AWS, our bucket, which hopefully, we see a file created here. And then here it is. Now we can successfully upload file to Amazon Web Service. All right, here's the code. We can successfully upload it. And then again, please keep this code secret because then they could practically use my code. So please keep this code secret. If I receive any warning, I have to delete this code. So, and then the Amazon person will contact me. They actually call my phone twice already about they take security really carefully. So just make sure you don't put it public anywhere. But yeah, so that's it for this class. Do you guys have any further questions?
Yes, I have a syntax error.
All right, I'll count as a further question, though I'm pretty sure I don't have enough time to solve all of y'all. Okay, Kaiser and Alvin, just share at the same time.
Okay.
Share at the same time. Kaiser, I think you also have a syntax error, right? Okay. You forgot a comma on line 7. Kessler, you didn't import. It's just using my snapshot instead. Just using my snapshot instead. That's gonna be much faster, please. So I forgot to import stuff. Thank you. All right. Well, without further ado, thanks for attending this final class and thanks for attending this series of class. If you guys have no further questions, you guys can leave the Zoom meeting now. Really appreciate you guys here. And then again, hope to see you guys in next session. I'm going to schedule one. I'm not sure we'll still relate to web development, maybe just Python in general. So probably can actually make a Plants vs. Zombie game. But that will be.
Wait a sec, I have another syntax error.
Really? Could you just use the snapshot instead?
Okay.
Sorry. Bye, Kessler.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, you're welcome.
Can you start a Discord meeting? Bye.
Thank you so much for teaching us, Boyan.
No problem. No problem. Thank you for attending this class.
We can still contact you on Discord, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Boyan, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I was trying to have everybody turn on the camera and say thank you, but it's okay since you are opening a new session. So how would you like to proceed? Are you going to send us a course syllabus or you would like another call? How do you like to touch on details?
So you're talking like how we begin like next classes, basically?
Yes, exactly.
So it's really like what are most parents interested in? I mean, if the parents still interested in web development, we could probably like, you can finish this impartial Twitter clone project. But then if there's new students, I could like still like, if there's old students, new students mixed up, then there's different level. So that's going to be a little bit harder, but it depends on parents' interest. If they are interested in just general programming, I could teach them about Python, maybe make some website and make some game, or if they just interested specifically in web development, we could make some website. This kind of depends on what parents are like.
Yeah, for next course, I think let's focus on the Python, since Python is one of the very popular language, that's one thing. And second, a lot of parents actually asking for the Python programming class. So maybe for the second session, let's just focus on the Python in general. We can do some kind of book teaching plus some kind of project.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Then we'll focus on Python in general then.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. So for this course, thank you very much for your tremendous efforts put into this session. And we will issue you a certificate. You can let us know how many hours you have been spending in preparing this class, and we'll add that into the teaching hours.
Okay, all right, thank you.
If you need any recommendation or any whatever referral, you can let me know.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, actually, I am my name is Jenny. I'm the Elizabeth's mom. This organization is founded by Elizabeth and a few other girls. And I also work in Microsoft.
Oh, you work
in the future, if you are looking for some interns, whatever, I can give you some recommendation if you need it.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right.
And so yeah, for next session, let's focus on Python. Are you going to send us like a very high level kind of course summary about the syllabus or
Yeah, I'm probably gonna make a new course syllabus and some new course description.
Okay, that will be good. That will be good.
Yeah.
It will be nice if you can send that over to us sometime next week.
Yeah. No problem.
Yeah, then we can start recruiting students.
All right. Thank you. All right. No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, thank you, Boyan. And I will talk to you soon.
Yeah, talk to you soon as well. All
Yeah,
right.
bye.
Bye.